giving you an opportunity to get the full story from the people who tell it best. This is Mediacom Newsleaders.
Welcome to our Newsleaders show today as we introduce our guest who's coming for her second appearance, Elizabeth Herrera-Eichenberger. Hello, welcome back.
Hi, thank you for having me back.
Good to see you again.
Thank you.
Executive Director for TrueNorth of Columbia.
Yes.
And for those who've never heard of TrueNorth, give us a summary again of what goes on there.
TrueNorth is a domestic and sexual violence victim services program. So we provide support for anybody who is fleeing a domestic violence situation. We have a shelter operated 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, an emergency hotline. And for those who are maybe not ready to leave a domestic violence situation, we have non-residential services where we can have talk therapy and really kind of talk about what's going on in that person's life. We also serve victims of sexual assault and sexual violence and human trafficking.
TrueNorth has been around for a while.
Over 35 years.
35
Yes.
years. You've been there
4.
4?
Yes.
Do you see changes happening as you go along through your years saying, oh, of course, this was bound to happen this way?
Well, we've seen an increase in those seeking services. So for me, that is an indication that either A, we're doing a really good job at being advocates for our mission and having wonderful opportunities like this one to really share that, this resource is out there. I think that there is just a much, greater awareness that the problem is pervasive. In the year 2020, we're still seeing this kind of dynamic happening in people's homes.
Do you sometimes think there should be more than one TrueNorth in the area?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So hats off to you all for the great job you do.
Thank you.
I'm sure it's much more intense than we can even imagine on the outside.
It's a privilege and an honor to really be able to do something that we feel so strongly about. And we feel healthy families are the foundation for, a great society. And so a home that has healthy boundaries, that, people are treated with respect, gives children an opportunity to grow in a place where they're loved and treated with respect and has been modeled for them, and they can go out and be that. So it's kind of a chain reaction.
Definitely.
And we want to participate in that.
And you've got a fundraiser coming up to help the cause,
yes.
right?
Yes.
Little Black Dress. I don't think I've ever talked about it before on this segment, but go ahead and tell me about Little Black Dress.
We are so excited. Little Black Dress is our annual gala fundraiser. We will have 850 women. It is a women's only event.
That's a lot of people.
It is a lot of people. The wonderful thing is that it's an opportunity for women to come together. I don't think we are given that opportunity as often. And we get to celebrate survivorship. We get to celebrate friendship, all together in a really safe environment. We will have wine. Guest speaker Kara Brookins, who wrote a book, Rise, and it's going to be made into a major motion picture. It was picked up by Hollywood execs, and so that's really exciting. And she's going to share her story of survivorship. It's just a really great time. This year we're going to have a Roaring 20s theme, coinciding with the year 2020, but also the fact that, it's been 100 years since women were given the right to vote. And I think that there are a lot of themes within that. And so it's really a good opportunity for us to reflect on what the 20s mean to us. 20s from the past and the 20s of today.
Yes. Are you asking people to dress up for this event?
They can if they'd like to. We're going to have accessories. I don't want people to feel they need to go and get a costume and, do all the shebang. If they'd like to, they can, of course. But we're going to have accessories at the event, little gloves and, kind of necklaces and hat accessories. So we can just dress up your little black dress that you wore last year, and we can dress it up with new accessories.
So anyone listening to our voice,
Yes.
any woman out there
Yes.
listening to our voice is invited to this event,
Yes,
Little Black Dress.
Absolutely. Tickets will be available on our website and on our Facebook page. That's coming up soon. I do have sponsorship opportunities available for any organization who wants to sponsor, and I have tables available as well.
All right. What's the date on this?
May 8th, 2020 at Columbia College Southwell Gym.
Okay, coming up, so
Yeah.
we'll talk about it again before it gets here.
Thank you.
May 8th, Little Black Dress to support all the good work from TrueNorth of Columbia. Elizabeth, thank you.
Thank you so
Good
much
to
for
see you
having me.
again.
Yeah,
Happy
thank
New
you.
Year, I guess.
Yeah.
Late here.
I know. Thank you so much.
We'll see you next time.
Yep.